People usually think of Advent as a time to prepare for the birth of Jesus. While there used to be a lot more to the practice of Advent, Advent wasn't always called Advent. Initially, the practice of doing fasting and penance for the time before Christmas was called St. Martin's Lent. St. Martin's Lent was named for St. Martin of Tours, who was the Bishop of Tours and died on November the 11th in the year 397. It's reasonable to assume he's the originator of the observance of Advent, since it started in his diocese in his time, which was observed from his feast day on November the 11th. Then it turned into a Lent-like fast that lasted until Epiphany, but by the time of the late 500s, a time of fasting and abstinence was being observed throughout the church in the West, and by that time it was the 4-week or so length we're familiar with today. Fasting on Fridays was mandatory in most dioceses in the Catholic Church throughout the centuries during Advent. All the fasting restrictions during Advent were finally lifted around 1917, so we really should be treating it as a time of prayer, fasting, and penance.